welcome to my League of Legends Roundup for March 9th, where I cover the LPL and LCK. I do this for all four major regions every day. I just go over the games, take notes, saving you the time of watching the games yourself, especially on a day like today, where the team quality really isn't there. And honestly, trying to record this video, my quality has not been there. This is like the sixth time I'm trying to introduce this video that includes teams that probably not many people really care about. But yeah, so I took notes. I will give you the breakdown of what happened and kind of my own take on it. Series 1 between Team We and IG. This game would start off at 3 minutes with a trade of kills in the jungle, but then Team We would take control at 7 minutes, getting a 4-1 fight in the river. GA with a double kill. GA ends up being MVP. A couple minutes later, Team We take a cloud. IG punish them with a kill. IG starts coming back with 2 kills in top. June with both. However, at 14 minutes, IG then continue to take a lead, taking a Hextech Drake, getting a kill. And at 15 minutes, they're up 6-5 in kills. Gold is 1K in their favor, and Mole is 3-1-1. If you haven't watched one of my LPL Power Rankings, they came out Monday. I think I mentioned how I feel about Mole. I'm not really too sold on him. And even last week in games, I thought he was non-existent. But he did, play a role in Game 1, despite the loss. IG then go bot, and then at 20 minutes, Team We end up winning a fight 4-0. GA with a double kill, GA had a double kill in that fight, which resulted in the Baron, a 2.5k gold lead. They used that Baron to go get Prio over the ocean, win a fight 2-1 to take that. And then they end up winning a fight in top 5-0 to end. Jing carrying them through the end. The AD carry, like I said, both teams are really utilizing different players, and Team We are using a different AD carry than they did earlier. They pulled Stay out and put in Jing, and Jing's been okay. So, first game 16-8. Game 2 a lot bloodier, a long game. I mean, it's a kill per minute, 40 minutes, 39-minute game. 3 minutes, the game will start by IG going bot and Team We going top. So there's an exchange of dives pretty much simultaneously. IG then go mid, they take an ocean. Team We go bot, they get a pick. IG take an infernal. So a real exchange back and forth of ganks and dives. IG, however, coming out with the Drakes. IG then go mid again at 13 minutes. But at 15 minutes, we have Team We up 4-2. 2K gold, and Bishang 3-0-1. So, like I said, I went through all that for you. We'll recap it real fast. So, Team We went top, and IG went bot to start it off. But then IG would go mid. So, IG are up 2-1. They've gotten 2 ganks off. They take an ocean. But We had responded going bot, getting a pick. So, now they're racking up kills themselves. Despite IG taking an Infernal and then getting another kill mid, Team We are still up. Bishang 3-1. At 16 minutes, Zika would solo kill GA in the top lane. Zika in this game was on a Riven, where GA was on a Ari. GA still ends up being MVP, but that is what went down in the side lane at 16 minutes. At 17 minutes, Team We take a Hextech after winning a fight 2-1. 18 minutes, IG kind of take control for a minute, winning a fight 4-0 in mid. June and Mole with double kills. Mole once again showing up, just like he had in Game 1. Team We then win a fight in the river 2-1. This puts IG up only 9-8 in kills, and Gold is tied at 20 minutes. Lucas is 0-1-8 on the Rakan for IG. IG then take a Baron and then go to Hextech Soul Point, both uncontested. At 27 minutes, Team We would steal a Baron outright, which lowered their gold deficit to only 1.5k. So that Baron that that IG took at 21 minutes, like they got it uncontested at a 1k lead, went to Hextech Soul Point, but did not do anything with it. Their gold lead built up to maybe 3k, but that when they lost the Baron the second time around at 27 minutes, they punished IG 3-2, Wink with both kills for, 2 of the 3 kills for IG, but Team We were still only down 1.5k gold even after that. So the first Baron really wasn't very useful for IG, and Team We are starting to crawl back into it. At 28 minutes on the other side of the rift, we actually then steal the Hextech Drake to prevent Hextech Soul. What do I have written here? Steal Hextech. Oh, and IG kill the person who stole it. And then at 32 minutes, there's a fight in the jungle that goes 2-2. Bishang with a double kill for Team Wii. We then go to Hextech Soul Point themselves at 32 minutes, winning a fight 4-3. Wink and Bew both with double kills in that fight. So as of 35 minutes, IG are up 18-16 in kills. It's tied. Lucas is 0-2-16 on the recon. 16 out of 18 kill participation. Got to give him a ton of credit. He was very active, sometimes getting caught out, but I mean, he only died twice, and he was definitely a facilitator and a setup man. And Bishang was 6-3-9 on the Xin Zhao. Bishang did great. I thought I almost made him MVP, but I didn't in the end because game one he really didn't do much, at least on the scoreboard. So game's tied, 35 minutes. IG then take another Baron at 36 minutes, winning a fight 2-0. This gives them a sizable gold lead, and they end with that Baron 5-2. Wink carrying them through the end. Trying to read my notes, and it's way over there. Game 3 was a lot slower, as you see here. Lowest scoring game, lowest kill game, despite it being 33 minutes long. IG would dive top at 3 minutes to start this one off, then go take a mountain 7 minutes later. So between 3 and 10 minutes, nothing happened. IG get a kill, take a mountain, get another kill. Team Wii then get 2 kills in the jungle. GA with both at 15 minutes. Team Wii take an Ocean off of that, and at 18 minutes, the game's tied 3-3. Gold's tied. A lot ends up happening around the Baron at 20 minutes, where we get a kill. They get forced off the Baron and win a fight 2-1. Jing with both kills in that fight, and then they get forced off it again, getting 2 more kills before finally taking the Baron in a 2.5k gold lead at 20 minutes. So after this, we are up 8-4, like 2.5k gold, and Bishang is 0-6. So Team Wii, in that moment, I mean, they get a pick, they start the Baron, and IG trying to contest. Team Wii get a couple more kills, and it happens a few times. During the Baron, Team Wii take a Hextech. IG end up forcing a reset by winning a fight 2-0 in top. At 28 minutes, Team Wii end up getting a pick to take their second Baron. This puts them up 3.5k gold. They use that to go to Hextech Soul Point. Similarly to the first one, though, IG do force another reset, getting a pick bot lane at their inhibitor turret. But at 33 minutes, Team Wii end up ending. They win a fight 3-1 in mid, 5-1 in mid. Jing with a triple, and GA with a double. Final score 14-8. GA ends up being MVP. Showed up in all 3 games. Especially in game 2, he had those 2 kills in the jungle in the early game, but he also, all these picks throughout, he was getting pick plays and doing what he had to do. His LeBlanc was pretty great. There was a moment where he even solo killed Wink, which set up a great team fight for them in this series. So, GA probably had his best, most definitely had his best series of the year. So, on to the LCK here. Still, like I said, quality of teams aren't really there. We have HLE and KT. KT look good, but they're against HLE. Rascal ends up being MVP, as one would imagine. Vikla did not look bad. He did not look great, but he also played a Galio and a Vex. So, I mean, how much was he really going to do, especially in the Galio game, in terms of carrying them? But he did not. I mean, he's better than Arya, and they've been playing better since making the swap in mid. So game 1, as you see here, 17-3. It's a blowout. KT start the game going top at 4 minutes. They go to take an Ocean. There's a skirmishing bot that goes 1-1 at 10 minutes. KT take a mountain. KT get a pick. At 15 minutes, KT are up 3-1. Cuz is got all 3 kills, and they're up 1k gold. Cuz being a facilitator on the Xin. HLE then take an Infernal, and they go top. So now at 22 minutes, KT are up 3-2 and 3k gold. So look at the score, 17-3. As of 22 minutes, it's 3-2. So it's going to be 14-1 the rest of the way. Simple math there. KT go to Infernal Soul Point, getting a couple kills on Rascal. KT then win a fight 5-0. Rascal and Cuz with double kills at 24 minutes. They take a Baron, up 8k gold. With the Baron, they win a fight in top 3-1. Rascal with a double kill. This puts them up 10k. They take the Infernal Soul, and then at 31 minutes, they win a fight 4-0, aiming with a triple to end it. Game 2, HLE would throw the first punch at 3 minutes, going mid. However, at 5 minutes, Rascal would solo kill Dudu in top. Rascal on a Renekton, Dudu on a Gwen, or a Gnar. Either Gwen or Gnar. It's a 4-letter word, so it's a G. Then the game would slow down after 5 minutes, where HLE would take an Infernal and KT would take a Cloud. 15 minutes, HLE would actually take a Rift Herald, but as part of their punishment for doing that, they lose a fight right then and there, 3-0, Rascal with a double kill. This puts KT up 4-1 and 3k gold as of 16 minutes. Then Eamon gets a double kill mid a minute later. They take a Mountain, and between 16 and 20 minutes, the gold lead goes from 3k to 5.5k. 3 minutes later, KT get another double kill from aiming in mid. That leads to Mountain Soul Point. At 25 minutes, Rascal gets a double kill as part of a fight that goes 3-0, where KT take a Baron. Puts them up 10k gold at 25 minutes. 11-1 in kills. Aiming and Rascal both with 5 kills apiece. So both, jostling and carrying this team. 28 minutes, however, HLE do force a reset 1-1. And then they win a fight 5-2 at the Mountain to prevent Soul from going over to KT. Karis and Life with double kills, Life on a Renata. But that was the only bright spot for HLE really in this whole series. Because after the reset, KT take another Baron, now only up 6k, so the gold deficit, the gold lead went from 10 to 6k in that one big fight that they lost. So KT take the Baron, and they end through top 4-1, aiming with a double kill, final score 18-9. Rascal ends up being MVP, did really great in Game 1, and showed up big in Game 2. Clean. Aiming also did well in both games, cause obviously, it's hard to really pick out a situation where HLE had an advantage. Karis, you could argue Karis outplayed Vikla in Game 2, but I believe Vikla just didn't really do. Vikla just was there. He wasn't making mistakes, he wasn't getting outplayed or nothing, but Karis at least showed up in that one fight at Mountain at 29 minutes. Series 3, we had a roster issue, so on both sides really. Fred at Brion would swap out Umpty for Raptor, and Sandbox would swap out Dove, Croco, Closure, and Ice for Howling, Hamduk, 10, and Envy. So we've seen Envy before for Sandbox. So, out of that, though, they had to replace the whole top half of the Rift, and it did not fare well for them as Fred at Brion really beat them. So, Game 1, very slow. Fred at Brion style early game, despite the score. Sandbox take a Hex Tech in the first fight. Actually happens at 10 minutes in Bro's jungle, where they win 3-1. Henna with a double kill. Bro used that to take a Cloud. And at 15 minutes, they're up 4.5k gold. At 15 minutes, Sandbox take a Rift Trail. Fred at Brion punished them 3-0. Lava with a triple on Ahri. Lava ends up being MVP. Played great on the Ahri and the Vex in this series. After that Rift Herald fight, Fred at Brion then have the ability to go take an Infernal uncontested. They get a pick at 21 minutes to take a Baron, up 9k gold. With the Baron, Fred at Brion kind of started playing with their food, winning a fight 5-1 in River. Lava and Raptor both with double kills. This leads to Infernal Soul Point. And like I said, Fred at Brion are playing with their food. At 25 minutes, they win a fight 5-1 in top, Morgan with a triple. Then they win a fight 4-1 in mid, Lava with a triple. Final score 23-4. Clean win by Fred at Brion. Game 2, a little closer. Fred at Brion would start the game off at 5 minutes going mid lane. Then Sandbox would take a Cloud. Fred at Brion then can win a fight in mid again. And Sandbox take an Ocean. So the early game, Sandbox are taking Drakes, and Fred at Brion are trying to make things happen on the Rift. And at 15 minutes, it's 2-0 and 1.5k lead for Bro. And then as I'm writing that, Fred at Brion win a fight 3-2 in the River. Raptor with a double kill. Then there's a fight in the River again in front of the Drake. That goes 1-1. There's a slight reset, and then Fred at Brion end up getting another pick to take the mountain to stop the Drake stacking by Sandbox. At 21 minutes, Sandbox would kind of get a little momentum. However, they weren't able to get anything out of it. They got a kill and then tried to start Baron, and Fred Brion kind of pushed them off of it, where Sandbox would get 2 more kills when he fight 2-1. Envy with 2 of the 3 kills for Sandbox in this whole deal. However, after the reset, Fred Brion take another mountain, and they get a couple kills in mid at 27 minutes, Lava with both, and then they win a fight at 30 minutes, 4-1 in the river. Lava with 2 more kills on the Vex. So they didn't even need a Baron in the last game for Fred Brion. Lava kind of just ended it with a couple double kills. It ends up being MVP. I mean, it's hard to really say what you get from Fred Brion in this. I didn't really notice much from Raptor. I don't know. I mean, it's against a team that literally had to throw a roster together because they had so many roster issues all of a sudden. So it's hard to really tell. However, they get a win, and they're 7-8. They're probably, I mean, they have a chance at playoffs. I mean, in the end, good for them. I don't think that none of these teams are competitive when it comes to the world stage or, I mean, the upper half even of their regions, respectively. I don't think, well, I guess Fred Brion technically are in their upper half of their region. But the other 5 teams, I wouldn't say so. So that's it for my LPL. Well, there was LPL in here, but my League of Legends roundup for March 9th. Stay tuned for, well, I don't really know. So next week, like I've been saying for the last few videos, I'm going on vacation. I'm out of town. I'm going to try and record audio-only versions of this stuff and put it on YouTube and maybe have, like, my notes, because I use the Notepad app or whatever on, you know, what we all have on our computers. Maybe I'll just put that on the screen and kind of just go over it with you. Kind of like reading a book, I guess, which is going to be, I mean, this I like because it's colorful, maybe it catches your eyes, and, you know, you see, oh, well, the kill scores are, you know, the records, kill scores and MVPs and whatnot. But on a notepad, it's just black and white. But we'll see what I do with that. If I do, you know, hopefully you kind of look past the fact that it'll be a week of videos like that. I'm hoping tomorrow's video I can make normally. Depends how long the games go, but I'm thinking I can. I'm pretty much at the mercy of the YouTube processor in that case. But when it comes to the weekend videos, I don't know. The LCS videos and the LPL, LCK videos for Saturday, Sunday, and next week, we'll see. But, like I said, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I know these games were not all that interesting, and I, you know, blabbered about for a little bit there. So, thank you for watching this video, and hope you come back for more content.